What's your plan B? In other words, what are you going to do besides being a rideshare driver? In this video, I'm going to share with you what one of our drivers, a rideshare guy, reader and viewer of our videos, what he's doing for his plan B. What he's doing is he has become a notary signing agent. And in this video, I'm going to share with you what that is, the kind of money you can make doing it, and stick around. At the end of the video, I'm going to share with you how you can get started doing that as well. Hey everybody, it's Jay Crater with the Rideshare Guy, and today we're going to talk about a driver named Nathan. Nathan and I first crossed paths when he got a citation for doing some advertising on his car at the San Francisco airport, and we wrote an article about that. So I interviewed Nathan and we talked, and then I told him when the article was going to go live, and he said, hey, you ought to check out this thing I'm doing. I became a notary signing agent. I said, well, what's that? What's a notary signing agent? So let's jump right in. So let's start off with, what is a notary public? So that's the person who, let's say for example, you have a will and you want to get it notarized. That means it's like, makes it a legal document, a valid legal document. So there's somebody named a notary public who is going to verify your identification, may get your thumbprint, get you to sign it, watch you sign the document, and then stamp a document with his number on it and his seal, and that makes it legal. So now, in order to become a notary public, you have to go through some training. It takes about 6 hours to go through a course. You can either do it online or you can actually go to a physical place and be taught. And then you have to take a test, and you have to pass the test. I think you have to get 70% of the test accurate. And then you got to wait a while. Then you're going to be sent some documents, and then you got to, once you get your document, then you got to get some more documents, and then you got to go to downtown to a federal building, and you got to take an oath. And then after all that's done, you have become a notary. Now the thing is that as a notary public, for that example I just gave you, you get paid $15. So you're thinking to yourself, well, that doesn't sound like a lot of money. So a notary signing agent is somebody who does the exact same thing, but they do it with real estate transactions. And instead of making $15, you can make up to $150, $175 per signing. So that's probably got a lot of you thinking some numbers in there. What if I could do 3, 4, 5 of those a day? Well, what got me interested was Nathan said that he had a day where he went out and he did 8 of them, and he made over $1,000 in one day. So suddenly this became a very interesting and lucrative possibility as an alternative to driving. Or you can drive and do the notary thing, right? Especially as you're building your notary business. So what's the earnings potential? Well, let's say you can get $150 a transaction. Now it takes time to build that up, and I'm going to cover that in a second. But let's say you can get $150 and you could do 4 of those a day. That's $600 a day. Let's say you worked 5 days a week. That's 600 times 5. That's $300. That's $3,000 in a week. And if you worked 50 weeks, that's going to be about $150,000 a year. Is it worth building your business to get to that point? Well, Nathan has been able to get to that point in about 18 months. So he's making $10,000 to $12,000 per month, and he's been doing it for about 18 months now. So if he can do it, can you do it? Yeah, it takes time. This isn't going to be like going down to Uber and getting your car signed up and you can start driving in 2 days. You need to sign up for a course, take the test. Then you could wait anywhere from 4 to 10 weeks before you get your commission. They do a background check, they do a whole bunch of other things. Once you get your commission, then you got to get another thing, and it can take another week or 2. Then you got to really get trained so that you know what you're doing. I estimate that will take another month. So we're at anywhere from 10, let's say 4 to 10 weeks. So let's say 2 months, and then another month, 3 months. So you're looking at 3 to 4 months before you can actually start working. And then it's going to take about a year realistically, to kind of build your business up to that level. But the beautiful thing is, you can drive for Uber and Lyft in between your signings and not skip a beat. And that's exactly what Nathan did in his first year. Only now is Nathan doing the signing 100%, and he doesn't do any Uber or Lyft driving. So that's why this is a beautiful kind of a plan B. Now you may be saying to yourself, well, how do I get customers? Well, there are businesses like Uber and Lyft that assign signings. So one's called SnapDocs and one is called Notary Resume. And what they both do is they assign signings. So in other words, a title company wants a signing done tomorrow at 8 in the morning. They put out a ping, and whoever is interested answers the ping, and then the title company can make a selection as to who they want to come in, and then that person comes in. So Nathan's recommendation is that you sign up for all these services and take everything you can possibly get, and that's how you're going to get better at what you're doing. Once you're good at it and you really know what you're doing, then you're going to want to approach title companies and real estate professionals and work directly with them. Once you start working directly with the professionals, that's when you're making the big money, the big $150 signings. When you work with the SnapDocs or the Notary Resume, they're going to take a chunk. So you may only make $75 to $100 per signing. So I promised you, how do you get started? NNA, National Notary Association. Look them up on the internet, and that's how you're going to get started, because that's where you're going to sign up to take your first course. So go to the NNA, call the number, and talk to somebody there. They'll be happy to answer your questions and get you hooked up. Key takeaways here. This is a pretty darn good thing. This is a great plan B, becoming a notary signing agent. So check it out. If you're looking for a plan B, you don't have anything in the works yet. If the idea of driving around the Bay Area and meeting with real estate professionals and you're detail oriented, this might be something that's excellent for you. We have a guy who's done it, so it's not like this pie in the sky big idea. It's a very legit business. There are 10,000 transactions per month in the San Francisco Bay Area, and I'm sure where you live, if you're in a major metropolitan area, there are thousands of transactions happening. And each one of those Wi-Fi, refis, homes being sold, homes being bought, people refinancing their homes. These are all transactions that need a notary signing agent. So check it out if that's something you think you might want to do. So hey everybody, this is Jay Crater with the Rideshare Guy. Thanks for watching. If you liked the video, give it a thumbs up, and by all means subscribe. If you want the latest news about the rideshare industry, we've got it here. We put out 3 to 4 to 5 videos every single week, and we'd love to have you as part of the team. Y'all go out and have a great day. Be safe out there.